Ja tervetuloa mukaan seuraavan Let's Playin. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice Fall. Sain just tossa 5 minuuttia sitten ykkösen pelattua, ja tämä nyt on siis tosiaan 2. En malta olla jatkamatta tätä tänä iltana. Joten mennään peliin. Episodi 1. Eli season 2, episodi 1, sanotaanko näin. Katsotaan, missä tässä on kyse, ja mennään. Mä oon tosiaan katsonut tässä Let's Playn ainakin kerran, ja ehkä 2. Mutta... how did I get into this mess? Mut ei oo mitään muiskuvaa mistään. That's fine enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Tää näyttää... What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go like this. Taitaa olla Phoenixin paineen. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. September 8, 9:08 AM. The District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. No sen mä muistan, että tästä tulee taas Pain ensimmäisenä. Kaikki pelit taitaa alkaa sillä. Se on siinä vastassa. Mutta ei kerro vuotta edelleenkään. What a nightmare. Ikivanha puhelin. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I had to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. En mä nyt luettanut enää. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so fucking there? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Objection! Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Rather that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait, never mind. You are a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Eli joku iski Phoenixia. Okei, nyt sen nimi näkyy Bird. Joku iski sitä vaastosammuttimella. Ja nyt se tuli amnesia. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, come to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Se on kiva hiustyyli. I'll never forget what you are doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. Mä lupaan, että mä katon sua silmiin. You are making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. This is how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir. I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think I have the wrong... I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Yep, amnesia. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial is about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Tosiaan tämä peli alkaa vähän samalla tavalla kuin ensimmäinenkin peli, että suoraan vaan trialiin. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Ja tää ensimmäinen tehtävä tästä, tai ensimmäinen episodi tässä on niinku tutoriaali. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? District Courtroom number 2. Ja kyllä peilihän se siellä. Court in now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Maggie? Niin Magpie? The prosecution is ready, Anna. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Not then. Are you ready? No. I really am not. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Joanna, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you are not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Joanna. As I'm sure you are well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well of a detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under the detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Kamshu. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Episodi Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Kun pistää pikkusen hiljemmin tätä. Joo. Pieni hetki. Jo Iinaa verran hiljensin Opsista musiikin ääntä ja itellekin pistin tän tonne 6. Mä yleensä pidän yli 22 ääntä, niin nyt se on 6. Mutta tätä ei saa pienemmälle. Se on joko 0 tai tämä. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and stabbed his neck. The details are listed in the reports that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? Because of sla amnesia. I see everything is in order here. If the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch was around the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are always there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing Q. Q, huh? You really know what you are talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mulla on paikka auki. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Q? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? No, katsotaas. Mun puhelin ilmeisesti, I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how I got there. Autopsi, mä en pysty tarkistamaan tänään. Time of death, 6.9. Suurin piirtein 6:30 aikaa. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lens were found nearby. Sen lasit löytyi. The victim fell from the walking path above. Tää pystyy kattoo. Joo, nyt on tää. Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving it an evil eye? Those glasses you are wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie. I don't like saying it, but it was clear that the defendant's name Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Selvästi kirjoitti vaan rakkautensa nimen. Viimeisen asiana, mikä teki. Kuinka härtästä. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Tosin kysymys kuuluu, miten hitto se on mukaan voinut kirjoittaa ton. Jos te katkas niskansa, se on saman tien kuolema siitä. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Photo of the area around the victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sir, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness's face. Get in their face and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like the detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter, either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Ja pressataan. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Eli ne ei ole ihan täsmälleen samat, eli ne ei ole sen lasit. Even the frames look kinda like the ones she's wearing in her ID pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost, and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rub out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what are you saying, detective? Is that you have nothing that proves those classes are my clients? Something like that. What? I see. So there's no proof. Oh, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... What's the name of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Nyt se alkaa alusta. Luetaan nää kohta. Joo, tiedän kyllä. Kauheena selitystä. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the raw sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we are in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you are all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Kyllä mä tiedän. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people profiles as well. Tää on uusi tähän peliin. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Mihinkäs kohtaan mä nyt laittaisin se? Voisi olla, että molemmat toimii taas, niin tää peli on dig. Ja eikä hyväksy kuin toisen näistä. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Miten se on voinut, jos se on taittanut niskansa? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Ei mennyt väärin, koska musiikki ei pysähtynyt. Tai meni väärin, koska musiikki ei pysähtynyt. No, exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. No, koitetaan tähän. No, Eikö teille kelpaa? Hieman eri teksti kuin äsken, mutta olkoon. Tässä ei näytä, että se olisi kirjoittanut mitään. Mennään saman tien uusiksi. No mitäs muuta mä koittasin keksiä? But it was also covered in bruises. Eli selkeästi on tappelua ollut. No, mä käytiin jo se läpi, että nää ei ollut sellaiset. The evidence statement is clearly faulty, Joanna. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Kyllä oot puolueellinen tuomari, perkele. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you. That's enough. The court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This is a clear-cut case with little reason for doubt. The further deliberation will not be required here. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Se ei alkanut hyvin. Jatketaan tosta, mihin jäätiin. Jatketaan. Käydään, tai siis perustetaan vielä kaikkea uudestaan. Katsoo, jos mikään muuttuu. Näissä koskaan tiedä, kun viimeistä pitää perustaa sen jälkeen, mitä perustaa ensimmäistä. Niin, jos mä presenttaisin tähän näin. No. Ja tässähän pystyn nyt presenttaamaan näitä. Jos mä en tiedä mitä tää ottais tällä hetkellä. No, koitetaan. Ei. Se riitti, että mä pressasin. Ei kun. Tekstiä mitä en ollut lukenut aikaisemmin, mutta mun ei ollut tarkoitus missään vaiheessa lukea niitä. Tässä se odottaa, että pitäisi koittaa etsiä contradictioni tähän näin. Tässä se odottaa, että mun pitää nyt tehdä asiaa eteen jotain. Alright, nyt mä oon pressannut kaikkea kahdesti. Tähän se vihjasi että mun pitäisi nyt sitten pressata jotain. Mut mä oon tyylin koittanut kaikkea järkevää. Tuskin presenttaa mun pätkä, ei tee mitään, tai mun puhelin. Ei kelvannut tämä, että väittäisin nyt, että se ei ole pystynyt kirjoittamaan mitään rikkoutuneella niskalla. Kuten tässä näyttää että se ei näy tässä kuvassa. Nämä lasit nyt ei liity asiaan mitenkään tällä hetkellä. Voitiko mä näyttää tätä? En muista. Tosi mitä mä tästä näyttäisin. Se voi liittyä tähän jotenkin, että mun pitää näyttää sitä myöhemmin uudestaan. Koitetaan. Ei. Miksi tää ensimmäinen on näin vaikea? Vai onks mä vaan näin tyhmä? Mä muistan sen ensimmäisen paremmin ja... Tai no siis jonkinlainen... Kun mä oon kattonut sen tyylin 2 tai 3 sen peli let's niin... Vaikka en varsinaisesti muista, niin... Ehkä ne... Se, että mä oon nähnyt ne kerran, niin auttoi siihen, että mä tajuan asiat paremmin. Nyt kun mä muistan tämän huonommin, niin... Mä en keksi muutakaan. Mä oon nyt koettanut prosenttia kaikki noin tähän näin. Tämä ja tämä. Olen kaikki koettanut. Ja näillä ei tee mitään. Hetkonen. Se kirjoitti Maggie. Tää on Maggie. Aika Maggei. Maggei. Löytyihän se. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Kamju. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Brain, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the catnapping. What's going on here? I have no idea, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction in facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Kamshu, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounds like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounds like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone of the same age as himself, pal? Mä tarkastin noiden ikiä. Mikä sikäinen sä oot? 22. 30. Kyllä mulle tommonen waifu kelpais. No, it's not what I meant at all. Detective Kamshu and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. Sä oot 31. Tässä tietäisi että jos mä... Kun niin, no... ensimmäisessä pelissä voisi nähdä, minkä ikäinen Kamshu on. Kuinka paljon tässä on väliä viime peliin. Ei varmaan paljon. Varmaan samaa vuotta kuin viime. Mä ajattelin, että tässä pelissä oltaisiin kerrottu, it's been blah time since my last trial tai jotain. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened. Mikä toi oli? First scrumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Alright. Siitä achievementti. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, so... Kone. Joo. The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim of the prince had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Joanna. I'm glad you are such a cheerful old man. Okay, I mean Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give up as a present. Isn't that going to be a bit too far? Hey pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as crushes there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are you talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You are guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yep. She's a very considered woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Joanna, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Ei custom made, mitä mä sanoin? Custom made. The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Joanna, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Nope, asiathan ei etene mihinkään, ellei mä väitä kovapintaisesti asioita. Of course it's relevant. Ja jos ei olekaan, niin ei mua rankaista siitä. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you are back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Painotinpas vaan toi teki omitusti. And why didn't you say so earlier? Harran showed the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. Näyttää banaanilta. Banaanitertulta. It's rather yellow, isn't it? A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you have to special order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think the court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Kamshu, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Mulle tuli epäilys siitä, että en tiedä, jos se oli vasenkätinen. Mun pitää tarkistaa tuo hanska. Koska sitä hanskaahan pidetään tavallisesti vasemmassa kädessä. Oikeakätisesti pitää sitä vasemmassa kädessä. Ne ottaa kopin vasemmalla kädellä ja heittää se oikealla. Jos se on oikeakätisen hanska, niin olen löytänyt ristiriidan. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. We first looked into the handwriting. Varmistetaan nyt sitten. Se on! Vitsi Mannero. We first looked into the handwriting. No, pressataan kaikkea. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Mulle kävi tää mielessä, että onko se sen käsiala. Mutta no, se ei oikein kerro mitään, koska kirjoittaminen paperille on ihan erilaista kuin tyyliin kirjoittaa taululle tai maahan sormella. Ei sitä oikein pysty sanomaan, että jos se näyttääkin ihan erilaiselle kuin sen käsiala, niin se ei välttämättä kerro mitään. This is why amateurs are amateurs. We are not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Joanna. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we are not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with a scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. No, I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you are always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Ah, don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you are trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Tai joku tunki sen sormen hiekkaan, että näyttääkseen että se olevinaan oli kirjoittanut sen. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him riding on the ground. No siitä ei kyllä pitäisi hirveästi tulla jälkiä. Joku on nyt someone overdid their work. Someone overdid it. Yliteki sen. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sorry, that's the power of scientific investigation. They are so small that we had to use a magnifying glass. Anteeksi. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what the microscope is. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think it would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? Vihje. En tarvinnut, mutta kiitos. Vaihta oikealla kädellä. Vasuri kirjoittu oikealla kädellä vai? Detective Gumshoe. Take a look at this. Tosin tää oli kyllä nyt vähän semmoista, että pitää tietää. Ei välttämättä kyllä ole ihan mitään yleistietoa, että kummassa kädessä oikeakätiset ja vasuurit pitää räpylää. Opin tämän koulussa liikuntatunnella, että okei, se on kyllä opettu koulussa. Mutta että sitten ei ole yleistietoa. Satun jotenkin vaan muistamaan tämän. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Oh, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. This is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a second. Mä sanon second. Kun piti sanoa sek. Sanon second ja sekin yhtä aikaa. Second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. This is, I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Kyllä se pystyy, mutta se ei näyttäisi todellakaan mitenkään hyvältä. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible, Mrs. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence that prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you lead it, Mr. Wright. Phew. Anteeksi vihelys. Jos sattuu jonkun korvaan. Phew. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. No, me todistettiin vasta yksi asia, että se uhri ei kertonut sitä sen niin sanotun murhaajan nimeä itse ainakaan. Että tässä on salaliittoteoria nyt kyseessä. Mutta me ei olla todistettu sitä, että kuka sen tappoi. Tai ei olla pois luettu myöskään sitä, että Maggie ei ole tappanut sitä. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You are really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. Well, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Yllättävää. Ensimmäisessä pelissä oli tyylisen tunnin mittainen se ensimmäinen episodi. Ja siinä ei tullut mitään, että to be continued. Part 1 trial. No, ei siinä mitään. Kiitos kun katsoitte ja jatketaan seuraavalla kerralla.